Hello, Princess on the Pillow here. I am here to do a review slash recap with my opinion on Married at First Sight, Season 18, Episode 4. It's titled Wedding Bliss or a Miss with a question mark. Let's get started. We're going to try and run through this really quickly because it was a lot. It was a lot. So, first couple, Madison and Alan. They are having breakfast. It's the next morning after the wedding, and they're having breakfast and they're talking, trying to get to know each other a little bit better. Madison said her last relationship was 3 years ago. Alan's last relationship was a year and a half ago. He talked about it being toxic and he had to see a therapist. Poor Alan. I love me some Alan. Madison had never lived with anyone before, but Alan has. And they're chit-chatting it up, trying to get to know each other. Next, Madison goes to meet Alan's family. The mother told her to love him, support him, and to relax him. What I mean, I don't know. And then she started to cry. She told Madison that Alan has a good heart, and he'll do everything to make the marriage work. Madison is not selling them a pipe dream, though. She's telling them straight up. She told them that they need to see, her and Alan need to see if they're compatible. Alan sits down. He sits down with Madison's family. Madison's father told him that before him and Madison have sex, he needs to get tested. Don't they do that? Don't the show, that's the process, one of the process that the show goes through? Don't they all get tested? I don't know. But I would think that the show should do that. Alan told the father that he'd been tested. He was tested 3 weeks ago. He said, so Madison can trust me. The father said, but Madison needs to see the results of the test. Well, he needs to see the results of her test too, father. This is a two-way street. Madison's sister told Alan that Madison is out of Madison's league. I guess Alan is not attractive enough for her. She told him that Madison liked pretty boys. And Alan is the opposite of a pretty boy. The nerve of this heifer. The sister told him that his personality is wonderful, though, and that's what Madison needs. She needs personality? Okay, tell her that. So next, Alan and Madison, they meet up, and Alan told her father wants him to get tested. And then he asked her if she's attracted to him. And she told him that he's not her usual type. He asked her, what is a pretty boy? She said a pretty boy is clean, shaven, and overly groomed with a gym body, you know? But she told him that the attraction is definitely there for them. I don't believe her. I don't think she's attracted to him. I don't think she thinks he's good enough for her. He's good enough for her. Carla and Juan, they are having breakfast and they're talking, and Juan now knows that Carla is a spendthrift. She spends money like it grows on trees. Juan is the opposite. He is more careful with his money. He doesn't spend his money on nonsense. Next, Carla meets up with Juan's parents and one of their friends. His father asked her, how does she make her money? That father was something else. She said she is a hairstylist, a Pilates instructor, and a sound healer. I saw a preview of her coming home and telling him that she quit her job. Which job did she quit? She named 3 jobs here. Which job did she actually quit? She quit all 3 of them? She basically told them that when she have children, she's going to be a stay-at-home mom. The father told her, no, marriage got to be 50-50. And I don't agree with that. What if the woman makes more than the man? Does the man have to pay 50-50? That's not fair. What if the woman, makes less than the man? No, you don't have to pay. It's not a 50-50 thing. What are you talking about, 50-50? Does he make his wife pay 50-50? I'm sorry for that, lady. He's crazy and delusional. So Carla told him that it's something that her and Juan have to figure out on their own. In other words, she's telling him to mind your business, man. Mind your business. Juan meet up with Carla's sister. The sister asked him if he need Carla to work. For some reason, they don't want Carla to work. And Carla probably already discussed this with her sister. Said, I ain't working. Screw that. I want a man that's going to take care of me. Because why would the sister ask Juan if... This is the first question she asked. Do you need Carla to work? He said, yeah, I need her to work. I need her to contribute to the household. He said he's doing a startup business and he needs her to he said he can take care of himself, but he needs her to contribute. The sister asked him if he is comfortable with Carla staying at home and taking care of the kids. Juan said it depends on when the kids come. And to me, as far as I'm concerned, that means hell to the no. She is going to work and contribute to this household. So next is Camille and Thomas. They are having breakfast in bed and they're talking. Camille said she likes older guys because she thinks they're more mature. Thomas, I think he's 10 years older than her, so she's right up there. He's supposed to be mature, right? And they both want kids. They found out that they both want kids. So Thomas meet up with Camille's parents and sister. The sister told him that when Camille gets upset, she gets defensive. Thomas told them that he avoid conflict by being silent. He said, but it's not good to bottle things up because then resentment will build up. But he says he's worked on himself and he's good to go. He told them that communication and vulnerability is what makes a marriage work. How does he know what makes a marriage work? This is his first marriage. But the father said to him, I'm watching you, bro. You know, evidently I'm not going to say what they said word for word. I don't have time for that. And some of the crap they were talking about was boring. This is my worst part of this show when they talk to the parents and the friends. What are they talking to them for? They're not married to them. Why are they talking to them? So Camille meet up with Thomas' mother and the twin brother and the twin's wife. The twins said Thomas does not like harsh criticism. Who does? He said that will make Thomas pull away and he will go off by himself. That sounds like a child throwing a tantrum to me. The twins said Thomas is a good listener. And Camille is all happy. She thinks they're on the same page. She thinks they're good to go. They both want kids. And I think this couple will make it, but this couple will be boring. Next, Michelle and David. David went to the gym. Michelle said she did not sleep very well. We find out that David has a crazy schedule. He doesn't have a 9-to-5 job. He works shifts, which will hinder them spending time together. The more she gets to know about David, the more she realizes that he is not the one, the two, or the three. And you can see it in her face. She is disappointed with him. They should not have cast him. He is not ready for marriage. He lived with his parents. He lives in his parents' basement. He's not financially stable. He's got this job, that job. He's working all kinds of shifts. He's not ready to get married and start a family and settle down. No. So Michelle told him that people in their 30s living with their parents is not attractive to her. David told her that he is cool with it and he's happy. He told her he is very independent, so don't worry. But she is worried. Michelle meet up with David's family, his mother, brother, and cousin. His mother asks her pet peeve. She said her pet peeve is men wearing flip-flops. No, Heifer, your pet peeve is men living at home with their parents. That's your pet peeve. David's pet peeve is he doesn't, as long as he gets to work out. If he doesn't get to work out, he's pissed. So his pet peeve is he got to work out. But he work out that much and he has a belly. This man has a belly. He needs to work on that. He needs to work that out. Michelle mentioned David smoking and living with the parents. The mother said it's an apartment and he's practically on his own. The mother told her that David is all in. Michelle told them that she has a couple of hesitations. And the cousin asked her if she's not 100% in. And she said she's overwhelmed. She said she is overwhelmed. David met up with Michelle's mother and sister, and they told him that Michelle is very independent and very successful. He told them that he lived in his parents' basement, but he says he pays rent, but he has student loans. The sister told him that Michelle wants someone who can be on their own. He told them that Michelle told him that he is moving too fast for her. So the sister told him to pump his brakes. So Michelle meet up with David and they talk about her being overwhelmed. He told her he is going to take it day by day and go slower. But I don't think that's the issue. The issue is their lifestyle does not match up. She wants someone who is independent and who is totally independent, and he's not totally independent. And I'm pretty sure his parents help him out a lot. And there's nothing wrong with that, but that's not the type of guy she wants. So, they're talking, and then he's worried because she says she's overwhelmed. Oh, she told him that she had a meltdown at the wedding. He was like, what? I didn't know this. She goes, yeah, I went in the bathroom and I had a total meltdown. So now he's thinking that, oh shit, now she's not going to go on this honeymoon with me. But she said, I'm going to go on a honeymoon. It's a free trip out of the States. So I'm going to go with you. Don't worry about it. I'm going to take this free trip. So he told her that he fessed up and told her parents that, or her people, that he does live in the basement. He does live in his parents' house. She asked him if he's embarrassed to tell people that. And he said, yeah, he's a little embarrassed telling people that. He told her not to worry about it. She told him that she is worried about it. And I don't understand why she's making such a big deal about it. He's married now. He won't be living in his mother's basement anymore. He'll be living in the apartment with her. And after that, if they do decide to stay together, which I know they're not, then they'll have their own place. So why is she harping on this? What I'll be worried about is the smoking. That's what I'll be worried about, because he'd have smoke on his breath, smoke in his hair, smoke in his clothes, smoke on his hands and fingers, and he'll come home with the smoke smell, get into bed with the smoke smell. Now my bed will have the smoke smell out. I'll be worried about the smoke. I won't be worried about him living in his parents' basement. But she keeps harping on him living with his parents. She said this is major. And then now you can tell he's looking at her differently. He doesn't see a blonde, blue-eyed beauty anymore. He sees a judgmental psycho biatch. That's who he sees, because he's looking at her like, why the hell is she harping on this? How many times must I tell her not to worry about this? Next up, we have Eman and Ikechi. Ikechi wakes up early and goes to the gym and eats fruits for breakfast. But that's not what his body is giving. His body doesn't look like he eats fruit for breakfast and go to the gym. His body doesn't look slim and healthy. I don't like this man. I don't like him. I'm sorry, I don't like him. He's giving me bad vibes. And then, I think she has her head in the clouds. I want her to come down to earth. He's flirting with her, but he's flirting with her with words. He's not touching her. He's not holding her hand. He's not caressing her. He's not hugging her. He's not kissing her. He's flirting with her with arm's length apart. I just think he's fake. But she's lapping it up because she wants to be in love. She wants this to be a love match. So Ikechi meets up with Emin, I can't pronounce their names, Emin's friends. He told them that he was in a 12-year relationship and he sabotaged the relationship. He didn't say specifically how he sabotaged the relationship. He said he was 25, and he was telling this person that I love you, but he really didn't love the person, and he didn't know himself then because he was so young, and he ended up hurting the person. See, I like direct answers. That's not a direct answer. He double talks, and when you double talk, you're trying to hide things, and I don't like that. So Emin's friends asked him why did he chase the show from Houston to Chicago. He said, I'm trying to find love. So Emin met up with Ikechi's mother and friends, and they told her that Ikechi is an author and he's popular on social media. He said he had told her that he was a high school counselor, and now they're telling him he's an author and he's a poet. She said the lady said he's a poet, and the ladies love him on social media, and she asked Emin how will she handle that. But if he's all that and a bag of chips, why is he on Married at First Sight? Why, if all these ladies are chasing after him, why is he applying for the show in Houston, getting rejected, and then chasing the show all the way to Chicago and applying then too? If you have all these women chasing after him, girl, please. The lady that asked that question is out of line. I don't like her energy and I don't like her attitude, and I would not answer that question. You know what I would have said to her? I would have said, well, he told me he was a high school counselor, and if he writes, then on his spare time, then that's wonderful. But I wouldn't answer her damn question. I didn't like her energy and I didn't like her attitude. But guess what? Iman answered. She answered perfectly. Let's see what she said. Iman said, that's up to him. You know, she can't, if you have all these women chasing him, that's up to him. And she's married to him. You know, that's up to him to put these women on pause and concentrate on his marriage. You know, she said, that's up to him to secure our relationship. And that was a perfect answer, MM. That was a perfect answer. And now this damn lady is asking all these stupid ass questions. She realized that MM ain't no stupid ass person. She better back the hell off. So she goes, okay, okay. So MM asks the friend, why is Ikechi still single? And they say he's looking for perfection. Good luck with that, Ikechi. Good luck with that. So Iman and Ikechi meet up, and Iman told him that his people told her that he's looking for perfection. He's delusional. Nobody's perfect. He says he's looking for someone that if he's looking for someone that's perfect, he's looking for someone that doesn't exist because nobody is perfect. But he claims he is looking for somebody that's perfect for him. Whatever. I think he's full of himself, and I think the expert did her a disservice by matching her with him. So the couples, they find out that they're going to Mexico for their honeymoon. They're all happy. They're excited. They're packing. They get on the van. They introduce themselves to each other. They drive to the airport. They get on the plane. They get to Mexico. They get to the hotel. They get champagne. They're drinking their champagne. And Madison made a sexual nasty toast with the champagne. And I say it's nasty because they bleeped out the majority of what she said, so I couldn't understand what the hell she was saying, but I knew it was nasty. So then they go into the hotel. In the lobby, they're sitting down eating, drinking, talking, and getting to know each other. And I don't like the way Camille is dressed. She is wearing a short set that's basic. She should put on a nice flowing summer dress or a sexy summer dress. Or some type of light khaki shorts or pants. And she needs to take her hair out. Her hair is always severely pulled back into a bun. Be nice and sexy. Take your hair down. Let your hair down. Wear something nice and flowy. I don't like the way she dressed. She looks so frumpy to me. So next, all the couples, they sit down and they're talking. And Ikichi told everyone that MM kissed him at the altar. He's so full of himself. Why did he have to say that? They kissed at the altar. He said she kissed him like she's so desperate for him. And then Thomas put Camille's business on blast. He said he got a taste, but he wants the whole platter. That means they did something the night of the wedding. Ikichi is he's putting on a show. He's all hugged up with MM. And when they're alone, he's not hugged up with her. He ain't touching her. He's not hugging her. He's not kissing her. He's not holding her hand. Nothing. But because he's in front of these people, he's, hugging up on her and touching her up and canoodling with her. Fake. I think he's doing it because he wants these couples to think that they're all good. But Madison made Alan feel like shit. She kept saying that this process was too much for her. It was a lot. She has anxiety and all this nonsense. She said, I never had to tell people where I was going before, or I never lived with a boy before. You signed up for this. This is what you signed up for. You signed up to be married. So don't talk, just shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. If Alan was a hunk, she'd be singing a different tune. She wouldn't be complaining if Alan was a hunk. She's not attracted to Alan. She's not attracted to him at all. Michelle told the group that she's having a hard time. But while Michelle was trying to talk, Madison jumped right in because it's the Maddie show. She won't let nobody get a word in edgewise. She won't shut up. So while Madison and Michelle are bitching about, oh, it's too much, I'm overwhelmed. They're only bitching because they don't like their husbands. Juan had to step in and say, just relax, enjoy yourself. Some days some people are going to get along, some days other people are going to get along. So just let's relax and enjoy ourselves. So next, Carla and Juan, it's the next morning in the hotel room, and Juan wakes up to hillbilly music. That's selfish and inconsiderate. He would have to change that, or I would have to get me a different hotel room, because I could not be waking up to all that damn noise. And Carla was pissed. She didn't like that mess either. Next, David and Michelle. David, his phone is going off, alarming at 4:45 in the morning too, because he needs to get up and go to the gym. You are on vacation, sir. You don't need to set an alarm to go to the gym. You have the whole day to go to the gym. Okay? Turn that damn alarm off. The hell? So then we found out that he slept on the couch. And Michelle is happy that he slept on the couch. She don't want nothing to do with this man. Nothing. He claimed he ordered 6 tacos. Chicken tacos. He said chicken tacos. See how big this man is? This man is big. He's not the type of person that goes to the gym on a regimen. He talking about he got to go to the gym at 4:45 in the morning. No, you don't. No, you don't. Screw that. No, you don't. Because you got a big belly and you got man boobs. And you eat like a pig. You know, I mean, I like chunky men. I do like chunky men. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with him being chunky, but don't say you go to, make it look like you go to the gym on a regular every day at 4:45 when there's absolutely no way you do. I don't know what you do. You go there, you go to Dunkin' Donuts first, go to the gym, and then you go to Dunkin' Donuts afterwards, because you got a belly and you got man boobs, okay? You do not have a gym bod. Well, I do like a chunky man. I'm not saying anything about him being chunky. I'm just saying his body does not look like a gym bod, okay? So Michelle is totally turned off by this man. Totally turned off by this man. She's in the bathroom curling her hair, and she goes in on him. She said to him, who would choose to live with their parents at age 36? She asked him if he is motivated to go out on his own and do his own thing. She told him that your mommy doing things for you is a turnoff for her. Me too. I don't like a mama's boy. That mama's boy bullshit is just not the ticket. It's just ugh. She told him that she wants someone who is independent, and she's not getting that vibe from him. He said, I know how to cook. I know how to clean. I've lived with a woman before. He said, I choose to live with them. Michelle said, that is something I would never choose to do. Next, we have MM and Ikichi. They are on the beach chilling, and they're talking about what they like to eat. MM likes to eat liver, gizzard, chitlins, and kidney. Ikechi, he does not eat meat. Ikechi told her that his pet peeve is ignorant people. Emen told him that 10 years ago she was engaged. They broke up because of infidelity. They got back together, but it just didn't work out. Ikichi told her that he was also engaged, and they were together for 4 years. He said there was also infidelity and mistrust on his part. So now we know he cheated, and that was 12 years ago. He said he did something wrong, and he does not want to ever, and he hurt the person, and he does not want to ever do that again. And this is the first time I've gotten a clear answer from him. So they get in the pool, and they're hugged up in the pool, and this is the first time I've seen him touch her without other people being around. Maybe I was being too harsh on him, huh? Just maybe. Next up, last but not least, we have Alan and Madison. They are out to eat, and she apologized to him for popping off and talking all that shit in front of the group, saying now she's overwhelmed and it's too much, it's a lot, and all this nonsense. She apologized to him for saying that, and he asked her what triggered her. She goes, oh, I was just thinking about stuff, and I just started getting anxiety. I don't understand how she was cozying up to him at the wedding, and now she wants to keep him at arm's length. And poor Alan, he's confused. He can't touch her. He can't hold her hand. He can't do nothing. But at the wedding, he used his teeth to take off her garter. When they got into the hotel room, she asked him to unzip her, and he unzipped her and peeked. And then when she went in the bathroom to change, he went in there with her. And now she's trying to keep him at arm's length. This poor man is confused. I know what it is. Madison does not think he is good looking enough for her. That's what it is. Poor Alan. I feel bad for him. Well, that was the end of the episode. This is the end of my review. Thank you so very much for watching. Princess on a Pillow here. Bye.